Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Today me and my son are going to discuss what is an atom. So an atom is the smallest piece of matter that maintains a substance's chemical and physical properties. So let's go ahead and get into the parts of an atom. First off, in the middle of an atom, we have what we call the nucleus. And I'll go ahead and label it. We have the nucleus. And inside of the nucleus, we have protons. And for video purposes, our protons are going to be blue, and we'll label them protons. And protons have a positive charge. So I just put a positive sign beside it. The next subatomic particle that we have in the nucleus are called neutrons. So our neutrons are going to be green. Now, our neutrons have no charge. They are neutral. So I go ahead and put neutrons up here, and they have a zero charge. And I put a circle, I put a rectangle around the nucleus to show that this is the middle part of the atom. Now, the next thing we have, the third subatomic particle we have, are called electrons. And electrons sit outside of the nucleus in what we call the electron cloud. Now in the electron cloud, you have different orbitals. So in that first orbital, you can only fit 2 electrons. The second orbital, you can fit 8 electrons, third 18, and then the fourth 32. But for now, we're just gonna focus on the locations of the protons, neutrons, and the electrons. So for now, we're gonna set our electrons on the electron cloud. And our electrons have a negative charge. Now, with that being said, the number of protons you have are going to give the identity of the element. So we have 2 protons, and the element on the periodic table with 2 protons is going to be helium. The number of protons will always determine the element. So say if these number of protons change from 2 protons to 3 protons. If it goes from 2 protons to 3 protons, it's going to turn into a different element. It will be lithium. But since we only have 2 protons here, which are right here, that's what makes this element helium. Now if you look in the nucleus, we have 2 neutrons. Now what you do with your protons and your neutrons, you actually add them together, and your protons and your neutrons give you your atomic mass. And basically that's the number of protons and neutrons in the nucleus of your atom. So we got 2 protons here, we have 2 neutrons here, so our atomic mass number is 4. And then if we look, the number of electrons that we have 2 electrons. So let's do a recap. We have the nucleus of our atom, which is the center of the atom, and it contains your protons and your neutrons. The protons are positive, your neutrons are neutral, that's why we have a 0 right there. And then outside of the nucleus, you have your electrons that are in the electron cloud. Now your electrons have a negative charge. And then we take a look at the bottom. We have 2 protons, so the element is helium. We have 2 neutrons, so 2 protons plus 2 neutrons is going to give us an atomic mass of 4. And we have 2 electrons in our electron cloud. And so there is an example of our helium Bohr model atom. Thank you. Have a great day.